Yes, I am live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever part of the world you're watching me from. This is Annies Manju, and here I have a special guest, Tita. Hi, Tita.
Hello.
So I'm just welcoming everyone. Welcome to the Sip and Live series with Annies Manju. I'm so happy that Tita is with us today. So always grab a favorite cup of tea or coffee or beer, like Tita said. Your favorite drink. Sit back and relax. Let's have a meaningful conversation together. Okay. Today I'm excited to introduce Tita as my guest. Okay. Tita is, let me give a little bit detail, but she's going to tell more about herself. So, Tita is a loving wife and a mom who has been building an online business over 4 years. Alongside the business, she is a dedicated fitness instructor and a health provider, balancing family, career, and entrepreneurship with determination and purpose. Today, she will be sharing her journey, how she discovered this opportunity, what inspired her to take this first step, the mindset shift that helped her grow, and the advice she has for everyone who is thinking about creating another source of income through her online business. So let's give a warm welcome to Tita. Welcome, Tita.
Thank you, Anis. Thank you. Happy to be here.
Okay. So, can
Awesome.
you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your background?
Okay, yes. So good afternoon, good morning, good evening, everyone, wherever you are tuning in from. Thank you for being with us today. So yes, my name is Tita, and I am originally from the Philippines. And as what Anis was saying earlier, I am a mom, a wife, a fitness instructor, whatever, a healthcare provider now. I used to be in sales and marketing, but now I jump
Okay.
into healthcare again.
Uh-huh.
And yes, so that's basically what it is. And of course, I am a proud digital business owner.
Okay. That is nice of you. That goes out to our first question, and then I'm going to go to the second one. Okay. So, the second one is about how did you first come across this online business and what made you decide to say yes to this opportunity?
Ooh, ah, awesome.
Interesting, eh?
Yes, that's an awesome question because, everybody is everyone is curious, and yeah. So anyhow, I, if you are, for those who are watching us, okay. So if you are someone who's skeptical, I was too. Yeah,
Yes.
I have seen the business opportunity actually 3 times before I said yes,
Hmm.
right? Because
Yes.
again, I was skeptical and I did not, I didn't know, right? I didn't know if it was possible to earn income online, right? So I was like
Correct.
that. And growing up being traditionally conditioned to work hard, to
Of
study
course.
and work hard, work hard, and that is where our that is what I was conditioned to grow up, which not bad, right? It's not, I'm not
Yes.
saying it's bad, but it's a good foundation, okay?
Yes.
Now,
Correct.
yeah, skeptical. Now, the reason I really jump into this, and because I was already curious, right? First
Hmm.
time,
Hmm.
okay, I did not even watch the webinar. The next time I watched the webinar, and it was kind of and all of a sudden it's like it comes popping up into my page, right? And even if
Yes.
I wasn't really actively in my social media platform, I'm still I still go here and there, and
Hmm.
so it keeps popping up. So at the end it was like, okay, maybe this is something is communicating with me. But at that time, because first when I came to Canada, I came by myself. My son was not here.
Okay.
So it was okay to work, like, weekends, because I work in hospitality. Work weekends, holidays, those were my longest hours, right? But
Okay.
again, my son was not here, so it was okay for me to work long hours, because my husband was working long hours as well, and he works on the weekend because we are both working in hospitality, so it was fine. Now when my son came over, so it was like, I came to the point that every single weekend I was just leaving him home alone. Like, there were days that, I keep calling. I remember one time that I had to, like, I just got into work.
Mm-hmm.
um and then I was calling him and he did not answer. I was
Okay.
like, okay, I'm gonna pack up. I'm gonna go home, because this is, of course, as a mom, and he was home alone. I was like, no, I have to go
Mm-hmm.
home. I
Mm-hmm.
remember that time vividly, and there was another time that we didn't have the electricity. I was calling him and did not answer the same thing, because of course I did not know that we didn't have the electricity in my home, and I was
Mm-hmm.
like, this is it. Like, I need to find something, right? I need to, and
Yes.
that is when I was like, okay, this thing keeps popping up on my Facebook. So this something is communicating with me. So that is when I like, I got curious and just went to it, and it's like, okay, because for me, if I'm not going to do something, then nothing will change, right? And I
Right.
already have that urge to really have to do something, because I'm not like, do I want my son to stay home alone all the weekend? Do I want that kind of life? No.
No.
So that is when, so my why in doing this business is, first of all, my son, of course, and to have more family time, and of course, we
Mm-hmm.
have to be honest, extra source of income.
Yes, yes,
Right?
that is true. We all need extra source of income because that's going to help us our situation. We're going to have financial freedom. That's we all need it, right? And
Yeah.
yeah, I understand that you talk about the your child. Every mom, especially all the parents, but especially mom is more like try to try to be more worried about the family situations, everything, right? And
Mhm.
leaving child home alone in and then going to work, it feels really hard. And in case if you didn't connect with them, oh my god, I know it's heartbreaking. Yeah, I don't even know how you come home. That for sometimes me, I got worried too, and I'm like, I'm like, I'm not, I don't know, did I breathe or not? That's the way I come home, right?
Yeah. I was like, you just fly, and I was like, oh my god! It's like I could not forget that. Like it happened twice. Like
Right.
really,
Oh
I
my
had
god.
to rush home. I was like, I don't care. I'm gonna go home. I don't care about the job. you know?
Of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
our family is first, job is second thing. So we have to take care of the job. This business that is going to help us to put our family first, and we can work from home anytime, after the family is sleeping, or anytime we can do it. We don't need much time. That's the
Mhm.
beauty of this business, right? And
Yeah.
also you said at the beginning that you are also skeptical. Yes, lot of people skeptical at this stage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, nowadays we don't know what is good or no, so it's good to have the do the due diligence, but you have to have that gut feeling which is good or bad. You have to search, you have to find out, and then come with the proper mindset, so
Mhm.
it's a good thing. Yes, thank you so much for sharing that, Tita.
You're
So we're going to
welcome.
go to the next question. So what has been the biggest lesson or mindset shift you have ever experienced starting this business journey?
Oh my god, that's a great question. Thank you. So many. When it
Okay.
comes to change,
Mhm.
really, mindset. When we say mindset, it's a really kind of a broad thing to say,
Mhm.
but
Yes.
like, it's not just the way we think. It's like, it's the way we think, plus, the feeling that you have changed. you
Yeah,
know.
of course.
Yeah, like the way you see things, the way you like, it's crazy. But the first thing is really how to manage my time, because when
Right.
I started this business, my first excuse was I didn't have time. Because that was my
Everybody say that. Yeah.
that was my first excuse, because think about it. I was, at that time when I started my business, I was a manager. Okay, so I had a small
Mm.
group, plus I'm a fitness instructor, right?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
you say that, like, I leave home around 8 o'clock in the morning, and I won't come home until 9:30, something like that. That's
Oh.
a long, that was my weekend. That was my weekend, because and there were times when I used to teach back to back classes on Saturday, right? Plus my
Oh. Oh.
regular hours, right? So
Right.
it was really really long, right? And so
Yeah.
so that was my first excuse when I did my call with with my coach. I was like, how would I do this? How would I start this? Because like, let's face it, when you start something, when you do something, you have to build it, right? You have to
Right.
put in time, because otherwise it won't grow. The same way
Right.
when the same way with our job, like, we don't go in, we're not gonna get paid, right?
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
You don't
100%.
Yeah, you don't do extra work aside from your task, you're not gonna be promoted. That is
Right.
just how it works, right? And so
Yeah.
I was like, that was my excuse. But I learned how to manage my time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mindset, like, my perspective has really changed. So um I would say that there are tons of things, but mostly that have shifted is inward.
Yes. Oh.
Yes, which
Right.
is like, people won't see it, but we know it. We
Right.
feel it, right?
Right. Uh-huh.
Yeah, but there's tons.
Right. Yeah, that's bad. So we like you said, yeah, everybody comes. We had to have that mindset. Like everybody say, no time for. I even said that too. And for us, we had to have that discipline in this business. We get organized. That These all are the first step, and then a lot of people. For me, when I talk about mindset, it's like my mind. I have all the childhood the thought like, okay, online is bad and this is not for everybody. So those kind of thought I had, and that's why I did it. I had to change a lot with my mindset first, and what people is gonna say. These all are the things when you come to the social media.
Yes.
That's
Mm-hmm.
the yeah,
Yes,
right.
yes, yes.
You had that too, right?
Yeah, that
Yeah,
too. Because again, like, as I have mentioned earlier, like, we're conditioned to do, like, in a traditional way. So when we
correct.
say online business is like, first thing to come to mind, scam.
Of course. Yeah, that's
Right?
what we have heard about, because nowadays everybody doing the shopping, the marriage thing, and then booking things, everything online, and online education, everything. But when it
Mhm.
comes to the business, we had to go back to the traditional way, and that is why we had to change our mindset first, to tell the others this is what it is. We are
Yeah.
now, we know that this is the best thing that we know from the online world. I never did any other online business or online stuff, but this is the one I come, and I always say this is the answer to my prayer.
Yes.
So
Yes.
right, yeah.
Mm.
So that's a mindset everybody has to change, and get
Yeah.
disciplined, get organized. And
Mm-hmm.
because you said you are the trainer, so you know how to do that very well, and I can see that from the group you are well organized in there. And you're teaching. We have a group, so that's all, you're doing it very well. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Thank you. And yes, that helped me too. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so before we go to the next question, we had to have a sip, because I forgot at the beginning. So we're gonna have a cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers for our future, for our growth. So have a sip.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So that's a series name, so we had to do that. All right. So I'm going to go to the next question. So, what message or advice would you have to share with someone who is watching today and thinking about taking their first step toward building an online business?
Oh my God, this is huge.
For us, it's nothing. We are doing online business. We learn a lot and we grow. We overcome a lot of
Yeah,
struggles, right?
yeah, yeah. Thank you, but this is an amazing question. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in at the beginning, as I have mentioned earlier, I am one of the skeptical one. Okay, so
Yes.
it's okay to be skeptical. It's okay to have a little bit of doubt. That's normal. But
Right.
what is normal is that abnormal. I mean, what is abnormal is that when you know that you have the opportunity to find it out without any risk, and then you
Mhm.
don't take action, so that is abnormal. Okay, that's
Right.
what I. So if you are someone who is thinking of, like, building something online, or let's say if you are someone who's like curious what these people are doing online, if you are someone who is that feeling that whatever your situation right now, you can still do more. So maybe I would say, even if you're not 100%, okay, so even if you're only 90%, okay, go for it, check it out, because you will never know if it is for you, if that is something that is like you shown to you on purpose, unless you do the first step. Okay, so
Mhm.
don't wait until you are ready, because nobody, like, that time will never come. Okay, so even if you only have like a little bit, like 50-50, check it out, check it out. And because you'll never know what you will find out. Okay, you'll never know. And then once you're there, there are, because for me, when I started, I'm just gonna share it based on my story, because when I started, I did not really know what I was stepping into. I all
Right.
I know, all I
Mhm.
know was I needed to do something. I needed to change something. That's it. I
Correct.
had no idea what this like. I've seen the potential, of course, because when I was invited into our global group community, I've seen the potential, but I
Mhm.
didn't know what it will take to get there. You know what I mean? I did not.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, I, like, things that I need to do. I had no clue, but
Yes.
at the back of my mind, of course, I knew that there has to be something. You are
Yes.
not like you are not going to be you are not going to earn 5 figures, 6 figures in just like without doing something. That is a
Yeah.
scam.
Yeah, that's a get rich quick opportunity. That we are not that.
No, no, we're not that.
Yeah.
So I did not know, but yet I started, and I'm
Yes.
so glad I did. Right,
Yes.
and along the way you will find out that, yeah, like right now, like where I stand right now, way back when I started, I
Hmm.
was like, it's not you. I'm not even thinking about the money anymore, right? I'm not even thinking, because I know it will come. It will
Yes.
come. It will
Anytime.
come. What I'm focusing now is like
Yes.
growing, learning, so I can teach more, like, I can help more people. So it's not all about me anymore. It's not all, like, it's just for everybody.
Yeah, I agree that because we want to help other people what and we want to learn and grow. So this is going to help us to learn and grow together with
Mhm,
others. And that
mhm.
is a wonderful thing. And the way our system made it nicely. So continue, Tita. I break in
Yeah.
between. Sorry,
Yeah,
it's
thank you.
okay. Yeah.
No, so yeah, so I would, that will be my suggestion, because like, I have done it. I did not, like, I was from being skeptical to just like, doing it and really jump into it full force, you know
Yes.
because what I want to achieve is like, I'm gonna do this not for myself. I'm gonna do it so I can have more time for my son. If I'm not
Yes.
going to do anything, then it will never happen, right?
Yeah. Our
So
our life is gonna go in the same routine. Going to work, coming back home, sleep. That's it.
yeah, exactly, exactly. So yes, so I'm glad I did. So guys, like, if you're watching us, and again, if you are someone who's curious, if you are someone who's like, tired of your routine, because I can promise you it's not gonna change if you don't do nothing, right? But like,
Correct. Yeah.
again, even if it's just 50-50, because like that was, I think that was when I started like really jump into it. I was only 50-50. I had no idea. I know there
Yeah.
was a potential that was waiting for me. That's what I
Yes.
knew.
Yes, yeah, yeah, I agree that 100%. Me too. I didn't think far. I just jump in. When I saw this business, I see something that I was looking for. That's a feeling I had inside. So I jump in. That's the same.
Mhm,
A lot of people like that because we all need a change,
mhm.
even in the life, in the financial freedom, and all those things we need it. Yeah, you nicely explained it. Thank you so much, Tita. You want
Thank
to
you.
explain something more? Any other words to my audience, our audience?
I think that was really the main thing. So don't wait until you're ready, because it will never, like, it will never happen, right? So
Yes,
like, just follow your gut. That's what I will always say. Follow your gut,
100%.
pray for guidance, and like, just step into it, because like, nobody will pick you up but yourself.
Yes.
So yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your story and experiences with us today, Tita. I'm sure our viewers found their journey and that our journey is inspiring and encouraging, right? So, if there is anyone hoping to do something new, some need a change, or need a friend group or anything, just come and join us, send a message. We have our website showing over here, so send us a message, or go to our website, sign in with your name and email, and then we can give you more detail about the business that we are talking about. All right, so
Mhm.
that's all about today, and thank you so much for the coming to my audience and your audience together, and thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Thank you, Anis. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you. So yes, don't wait,
Great.
guys. You'll be fine.
Yes, yeah, you can just simply jump in and then go with the flow. There's
Yeah.
nothing wrong in here. Everything is right and everything well prepared. It's a good group, good business. All right, yeah. So that's a
Amazing.
so we're gonna wind up here, and thank you so much for joining with us today, and bye bye everyone.
Thank you, everyone.